We're here, committed to helping you create better relationships in business, life, and love. And it is empty nesters on the road. It's the Nest Day 11. I wanted to show you this beautiful church. We just heard the bells. Now I'm going to bring this inside. We're in the cute little town of Jordan, Minnesota. And we're actually on the road again, literally empty nesters on the road again. Here's my hubs.
Hi there.
Morning, everybody. I know it might not be morning for you. It's barely, actually, it's afternoon for us too. It took us a while to get all packed up because you got to bungee everything. I'm not driving. He's driving. Last time everybody thought I was driving and not paying any attention to what was happening on the road. I have a little selfie stick, so maybe that'll help it be a little more stable today. We'll see. What I want to talk to you about was something that came up yesterday from my video about parents and family and relationships. And one of my good friends posted, "Don't talk about politics." Somebody else texted me and said, "What do you do when your family always disagrees with you?" And so I wanted to address a couple things. First, I wanted to address, you can disagree without being disagreeable. And here's the thing. Let me see if I can make this a little more stable. Hopefully that'll help. What does it mean to disagree without being disagreeable? Well, for me, it means that we both make our statements, we both talk about what we think and feel, and we listen to what the other one says. So here's an example. One of my sisters has very strong political views that are a bit different than mine. And so when we talk, I literally use the tool I tell my couples to use, which is reflective listening, or active listening if you want to call it that. And that's where I say, so what I hear you saying is you think, and then I repeat basically what she said to me to show her that I understood and really took in what she said. And here's the thing, the reason for doing that is if we don't talk with people that we disagree with or who disagree with us, if we don't entertain new views about life, faith, politics, relationships, we will never grow and change. And so I'm not saying you should talk about this with everybody. Certainly it's not the best dinner conversation when you are just meeting somebody, or if you already have a volatile or dissenting relationship. But when you have safe people, it's really, really good to talk about the hard things and talk about things you disagree about. Because what can happen is your views can change. They can be shaped into different nuances. You can go from black and white to what I call gray, or what we talk about black, white, and grace. There's a grace that comes from being willing to talk about things you disagree with or disagree about with people that you're safe with. So, you know, when they say, yes, that's exactly what I said, you're welcome to say, well, now that I understand your point of view, I'll give it some thought. And after you give it some thought, you may say, I still disagree. In the moment, you may say, I'm still pretty clear on my views, I disagree. But it's really good to entertain different ways of thinking, because otherwise we get very stuck in our very small and narrow world that, you know, we all have this world that basically revolves around us. And so I really want to encourage you to have some good boundaries with your family and friends and people who maybe you shouldn't have hard conversations with or disagreeable conversations. But I do want to encourage you to have safe people that you can talk about things where you might absolutely disagree. And, you know, the big ones, faith, politics, relationships, sex, videos, TV, video games, raising kids, all those really hard things that we get very defensive about because we all have strong views. Here's the thing. Our views are ours, and they are strong because if we didn't feel strongly, we would change our views. But what happens oftentimes is we don't listen to dissenting opinions, and so our views are never challenged. Our views never change. So as we hit the road and head to South Dakota to get our driver's licenses, our new address is actually in South Dakota. You'll be seeing that in my upcoming emails. I want to encourage you this week to take some time and maybe think about somebody who is safe for you to have a conversation with that might stretch your views, that might make you think a little differently about something, you know, because you've considered their point of view. That's how relationships grow deeper. That's how we grow and mature, and that's how we get out of black and white thinking. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.